everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share with you the highly anticipated Chanel reveal. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my recent post where I showed that I have 2 Chanel items to reveal to you guys. Someone had requested that I do the small one first and then move on to the second one. And that is actually the order in which I purchased them. So here is the first unboxing, and I will be doing it in 2 parts just because I feel like I have a lot to say. This is the first item that I want to share with you guys. This is an item that I have had on my wish list like ever since I had known about fashion, ever since I had gotten into bags. Basically, this item is on every girl's, holy grail wish list of bags. So already you guys kind of know what I'm leading towards. As I said, this is an item that I've wanted for a long time, and I knew that I would get it eventually. I would, go out and make that purchase. What I didn't know was how much it was going to cost. So when I was looking at it before, actually seriously thinking about purchasing it, it was a few years ago. I wanted to get it as a graduation present, but it was, I think, retailing for $4,000, $5,000, and I just thought that that was a lot of money for a bag at the time, especially since I was going to ask for it as a graduation present. So I just thought, no, I won't do that. I'll just purchase it myself when I get when I get a job. What I didn't realize was that price increases were so huge with Chanel. And now they're retailing for around $7,000 to $8,000. So if you guys, can guess from the price I'm talking to you about, the item that I will be revealing is a classic Chanel flap. This is actually a vintage pre-owned item. I didn't go to the Chanel boutique to purchase this. I bought this online. So let me just do the reveal for you guys, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. So it comes with the box, comes with a dust bag. From the dust bag you can kind of tell when this was made. Get ready for it, guys. I still get excited looking at this. I love it. So I would like to reveal to you guys the latest addition to my family, and that is the Chanel Classic medium to large flap in black lambskin and gold hardware. And this is a vintage piece, 3 series made around 1994, 1995. So this is her in all of her glory. I just love her. So let me just talk to you about, the thought process behind purchasing this item. So if you guys, stalk Chanel and their classic flaps, you guys would know how much this retails for. It is a lot of dollars. It is a lot. So, yeah. I decided that, nope, I am not going to put down that much money for a bag. Let's just be honest here. It doesn't matter, if the bag was made of gold. $7,000 to $8,000 on a bag, for me, is a lot of money. I just cannot. At this point in time, I can't even comprehend putting down that much on one single bag, especially if it's this small. I just cannot. I just can't. As much as I love it, I feel like the opportunity for me to purchase this bag brand new has just come and gone. There's no way. Maybe when it was $4,000, okay, I can do that. When it was $2,000, $3,000 in early 2000s, hell yes, in an instant. But right now, retailing for $7,000, even with inflation, that's just that's too much money. Some people would say, you can get as an investment piece. Yes, these are investment pieces, and if you are going to get one for an investment piece, by all means go and do so. But I really want to use my bags. $7,000 on a bag, that's an investment piece that I'll still use anyways. I just cannot. I can't do it. How much are we expecting to pay these bags in the next few years? Are you kidding me? That's going to be $10,000 for this bag, Hermes? Are you kidding me? That would just make me cry. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, as I said, I've been wanting this bag for a long time. You know, seeing them in magazines, seeing them on blogger posts. This was definitely something that was kind of like my holy grail. But I had never actually seen it in real life until I think last year I went to the Chanel boutique to actually have a look at the bag itself, because I was seriously thinking about purchasing one. So I wanted to have a feel, see what they looked like, and all of that business. And to be honest, when I went to the Chanel store, I was a little bit underwhelmed. Initially, I wanted the medium to large, so the same size, classic flap in the caviar leather and the gold hardware. And I went to the store to have a look at it, to try it on, you know, to actually physically look at what I've been admiring for such a long time. And to be honest with you, I was just a little bit underwhelmed. The texture of the caviar skin was a little bit rubbery. It didn't feel very soft to me. The bag was so hard and stiff, and I just didn't get the sensation that this bag was worth, you know, the $8,000 that people are willing to spend. So I did walk away from that visit feeling really underwhelmed. I tried on the medium flap and then the jumbo flap that everyone, you know, raves about, and just it was not doing it for me at all. That was the first time I was kind of like, oh, bit disappointed really. And you know, I walked away from Chanel boutique thinking, oh no, I don't want to just get it to get it. I want to actually love the bag. At the time, I don't know why I didn't have a look at the lambskin, just because I guess it never occurred to me that I would get lambskin. It was never on the radar for me for some reason. But then I went to Rebonds, which is a physical consignment store here in Australia, and they had a lot of Chanel lambskin classic flaps. I had a feel of the bag, tried it on, and I fell in love. It was so bizarre that I fell in love with a second-hand bag in a consignment store rather than a brand new bag at a Chanel boutique. It was just nuts. And that was when I was like, yes, definitely lambskin. Lambskin is the way to go, because if you have ever touched lambskin, it is the most luxurious, the most supple, the most amazing leather I have felt in all my life. Like, for real, like, it is so soft. That bag from Rebonds was actually retailing for $4,000 or $4,500, so still quite a lot of money, despite the fact that it was a vintage piece and it was, you know, quite well worn. So I thought, no, I'm not gonna buy it here. I'm gonna have a look online and, you know, see what else I can find, and I want it to be in better condition. So I set myself some criteria that I wanted to meet before making this purchase, because it is my first Chanel piece, so I knew that I still wanted it to be in, you know, really good condition. So I decided that I wanted to get it in the medium large. I wanted the box, I wanted the dust bag, I wanted the authenticity card, I wanted the sticker to still be intact. I didn't want any rips or tears. I wanted to get it with the gold hardware because it's just more of a classic, iconic Chanel look. Definitely wanted to get it in black. I really wanted the lambskin, but I still was a little bit hesitant because of how delicate of a leather it is. But after talking to my good friend Yaz on Instagram, thank you so much, babe. I'll put her Instagram in the info bar below, so definitely check her out. I love her classic Chanel, and to be honest, she totally gave me the courage to actually go and get you know, the lambskin, because she reassured me that it's not actually as delicate as everyone says. So thank you, babe. Thank you so much for, like, you know, texting me back. I actually had to get her advice on making this purchase, so don't know what I would have done without you, so thank you, babe. But yeah, so I wanted to get in lambskin, though I was a bit hesitant until I talked to Yasmin, and finally did want to get a piece from 1989. And that was the struggle. I thought it'd be so awesome if I could get my first Chanel piece to be something that was made in 1989, which is the same birthday that I was born. I just thought that would be so cool. Really hard to find anything from 1989. 1990s, yes, like that is so easy. So if you're a 90s baby, go for it. I think get something that's, you know, the same year as a birthday. But started looking on eBay, on all the consignment stores, Fashion File, Mallory's, Trendy from Saravik, Yogi's Closet, Vestiaire Collective. There was so many like online consignment stores that I was stalking forever. I could not find anything made in 1989, let alone anything that was in good condition. It was just too hard to find something made in the same year that, you know, I was born. So I just scrapped that idea and I just wanted to get a good vintage piece pre-2009. And the reason I wanted to do that is because before 2009, Chanel bags were gilded in 24 karat gold. And now they're not. Are you kidding me that they're not? Well, apparently it still is gilded in some sort of gold. Maybe it's more like 10 karat rather than 24. But like if you compare this gold to like a new Chanel piece, this gold is like yellow gold, like Midas gold. It's just so rich and yellow. This was an item that I purchased from eBay. I know. You guys do not freak out. I've already authenticated it and it's completely authentic. So the seller is actually brand JFA. I actually want to give a shout out to Christy. I just watched your video, babe, a few hours ago, and congratulations on your new Chanel piece. We are twins. I got it from the same seller as her and hers is stunning. Congratulations. And I completely know how it feels to like just get a classic Chanel, especially when it's been on your wish list for so long. Like this is still like such a big deal. Like when I got this bag, I was in tears, like just like unbelievably happy. Like just cannot even tell you. But yeah, I bought it from brand JFA, really well-known consignment store from Japan, and they sell on eBay. They have sold tens of thousands of items ranging from Louis Vuitton to Chanel to Hermes, and you know, great customer feedback. If you have like 98%, 99%, and you have like sold over, you know, tens of thousands of items with thousands of feedback and it's still at 98%, that is good feedback, okay? But obviously you guys have to do your own research and authenticate your item. There's no excuse really for not authenticating. Doesn't matter how much of an expert you think you are, unless you're a professional. I just wouldn't be hinging, you know, thousands of dollars on your own authentication alone. So get a professional, alright? And I used Etincelle Authentication. They are like the go-to guys for any sort of Chanel authentication. Unfortunately, they don't authenticate for a few bags that is beyond the 15,000 series, just because of the super fakes out there. If they're not able to be 100% sure about authenticating an item, they just would rather not do that. And you know, that's why I believe in them, and they do specialize in Chanel, so even more reason to, you know, trust their services. So I heard great reviews about them, especially on the purse forum, so that's why I use them. And that's another thing I wanted to quickly mention for anyone who's, you know, interested in buying Chanel or wanting to look at the pre-owned market for buying Chanel. You have to sign up to the purse forum. They just have so much resources available for you guys in terms of authentication, in terms of recommended, you know, consignment stores or eBay sellers. So, you know, definitely get in on that. I'll put the link down below. But yes, anyways, let me show you the item that I bought. I have talked way too long. So this is the item that I purchased. It is the medium to large, so it is the 10-inch. That is the front. As you can see, the quilting is just gorgeous. It's still puffy. It's not as puffy as when you get a brand new bag, but you know, that's still pretty good for being, what, 20 years old. And I haven't done anything to this bag. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't conditioned it. And that is the corners there. That's the side and the other side. And I'll just show you the back. The back is definitely a lot more deflated. Honestly, that at the back doesn't bother me at all. It's the back. Obviously, it's going to be against my back most of the time, so I don't really care. The hardware, as you can see at the front there, is amazing. There's like no scratches. It is so shiny still. and there's a little emblem at the front, and that's supposed to signify that it's made in France, or alternatively supposed to signify that it is gilded in 24 karat gold. This is what the inside looks like. The top flap here is probably where you see the most wear and tear on this bag. There's a bit of wear and tear here where the chains are, and also where the zipper overlies. So because of the zipper, it does rub on this area a little bit more, but I did try looking for, you know, bags with less wear and tear, but this is probably one of the best that I've seen. And this is what the interior looks like. So you've got the double CC there with the burgundy lining. You've got a lipstick holder and 2 card holders at the front. You've got a pocket at the front here and a pocket just behind this flap, and then also one pocket at the back. Then of course you've got the long chain that you can wear long, or you can double up and wear as a small shoulder bag, which I probably would never do because I just do not like wearing it like that. Came with the Authenticity card, which I've popped at the back pocket, and as you can see there, it is a 3 series, and that just tells you when it was made. So this was around 1994, 1995. So I'm really happy to finally have this in my collection. I think when you've wanted a bag for so long, it just feels surreal when you have, you know, you finally have it. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you just because it was pre-loved that it was so cheap, rah. It still is the most expensive bag that I own. It did cost me a lot of money, so I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. It's a huge deal. Like, I finally have it. I'm so happy. She's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to start wearing her. Unfortunately, I have to wait until my birthday because I did decide to get her as a present to myself from myself, but it is February and my birthday is in July. But you know, this was more of an opportunistic purchase for me with the condition and the price that she was going for. I couldn't just sit and wait. I had to purchase it then and there. I had the money and I had, you know, the bag that I wanted, so I decided to just buy it now and then just wait until my birthday until I can finally use it, just as a kind of middle ground. What else do I have to say? Also, you do have to take in consideration a lot of these stores are selling in US dollars, so with the currency rate it's not fantastic, but also you may get hit with customs depending on, you know, who you purchase it from. Fortunately, I did not have to pay customs for this. Customs is roughly around 15% of what you pay in US dollars converted, so that's something that you guys should take into account just in case. I took that into consideration, and so I definitely was well below my budget for this bag, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, generally in Australia, anything costing more than $1,000 you have to pay customs or duties for. So I could not be happier with my purchase, and you know, the latest addition to my family. I just cannot stop looking at her in the viewfinder. I'm sorry if I look distracted, but I'm so in love. For me, this bag right here is the definition of a classic Chanel flap. Like, gilded in 24 karat gold, made in France, black lambskin leather. Oh, like, this to me is the iconic piece. So yeah guys, this is my first Chanel piece. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So happy to have this in my collection, and it just signifies, like, when you visualize something or when you set yourself a goal, you can get there. So, you know, if you want to get a Chanel brand new, and if that's what you want, go for it. Like, set yourself a goal and you can do it. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. It's a really exciting video for me. I will have like an unboxing of it when I actually opened it in the car and I picked it up, hopefully sometime soon. I filmed it in a vlog, so stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned for my next reveal where I share with you my second Chanel purchase. This one was a little bit more impulsive, caught me completely by surprise, so I would love to know what you guys think I actually got. Let me know what your thoughts are on my new bag, and also what you guys think of, you know, these classic Chanels, whether you would ever invest the money or what you think of buying it pre-loved. I would love to know. You know, we all have our own opinions and thoughts. You guys might not think this is the right way for me to be spending my money, but I still would love to know what you guys think. We don't always have to agree, but we can agree to disagree. I would love to have a conversation started, and I think we can all express our own thoughts without having to be derogative towards the other person's. You know, even though you might have strong opinions on me spending my own money on something so luxurious as that, or materialistic, depending on how you want to look at it, I just think that we should respect each other's decisions to do what we want with our lives and with our money and things like that. I'm just sharing this with the people that wanted to see it. So yeah, hit the thumbs up button for finally getting my first Chanel piece. Yay! I might just mention, because I did, you know, purchase this Chanel and the other Chanel, I am planning to do a blog sale just to free up a few of the bags that I'm not using anymore and make space for these two. So yes, I do plan on having a blog sale, so stay tuned for that. There's 2 bags I want to sell, and mostly SLGs, but a few of them are actually items that are really hard to get. So stay tuned. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video with me. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!